That fluffy powder brush you use daily might be harboring more than just leftover product. Let's look closer. A powder brush is a cornerstone of many makeup routines, essential for setting foundation, applying blush, or sweeping on bronzer. Its performance, however, depends entirely on its condition. Over time, even the highest quality brush degrades. The question isn't if you should replace it, but when. Understanding the signs of wear and the risks of using a worn-out brush is key to maintaining both your makeup application and your skin health. First, let's consider what happens to a brush with regular use. Each time you swirl it in powder and sweep it across your face, several things occur. Natural oils from your skin, dead skin cells, and environmental dust transfer onto the bristles. This residue combines with the makeup particles, creating a sticky film. While regular cleaning removes much of this buildup, it doesn't stop the slow, inevitable physical breakdown of the brush itself. The bristles, whether natural or synthetic, undergo stress with every use and every wash. The most obvious sign that a powder brush needs replacing is a change in its shape and texture. A new brush has a specific density and form designed for optimal product pickup and distribution. As it ages, you might notice the bristles starting to splay outwards. They lose their original alignment, making the brush head look messy and less uniform. This splaying prevents the brush from applying powder evenly. Instead of a soft, diffused finish, you might get patchy or blotchy application, requiring more blending and more product to achieve the same look. Another clear indicator is bristle shedding. It's normal for a new brush to lose a few bristles during its first couple of uses. However, if you consistently find stray hairs on your face or vanity after applying makeup, it's a sign that the glue holding the bristles in the ferrule the metal part connecting, the handle and the head weakening. Excessive shedding means the brush is losing its density, which directly impacts its ability to hold and deposit powder effectively. The finish will become less smooth and more streaky. Feel the bristles. A quality powder brush should feel soft and gentle against the skin. With repeated use and washing, the bristles can become coarse, stiff, or scratchy. This can happen for several reasons. Harsh cleansers can strip natural hair bristles of their inherent oils, while synthetic bristles can develop microscopic fractures and frayed ends. A rough brush not only feels unpleasant, but also causes microabrasions on your skin's surface, leading to irritation, redness, and a compromised skin barrier over time. If your brush no longer feels soft, its time is up. Performance decline is a more subtle but equally important sign. You might find yourself needing to dip into your powder multiple times to get the same color payoff you used to. This happens because worn bristles don't pick up or release product as efficiently. The buildup of oils and product residue can also create a film on the bristles that repels powder, making it difficult to load the brush. If your makeup application starts taking longer or requires more effort for the same result, your brush is likely the culprit. Beyond aesthetics and performance, there are significant skin health reasons to replace your powder brush regularly. An old, improperly cleaned brush is a breeding ground for bacteria. The combination of makeup residue, skin oils, and moisture from the air creates an ideal environment for microbial growth. Each time you use the brush, you reintroduce this bacteria to your face, which can clog pores and trigger acne breakouts, especially for those with sensitive or acne-prone skin. While weekly cleaning helps minimize this risk, it cannot entirely prevent the cumulative buildup that occurs deep within the dense bristles over many months. Moreover, a worn-out brush can affect the integrity of your makeup products. When you dip a dirty or degraded brush into a pressed powder, you transfer oils and bacteria into the pan. This can cause a hard, grayish film to form on the surface of your powder, a phenomenon known as hard pan. This seals the product, making it nearly impossible to pick up with any brush. You might end up scraping the top layer of your expensive powder just to use it, all because of a brush that should have been retired. So, what is the recommended replacement timeline? There is no single universal answer, as it depends on several factors: the quality of the brush, the type of bristles, your usage frequency, and your cleaning habits. For a high-quality brush with natural hair bristles, used daily and cleaned weekly, a replacement time frame of 2 to 3 years is a reasonable guideline. Natural hairs are more porous and can be more delicate, but with proper care, they maintain their shape and softness for a long time. For synthetic brushes, the lifespan can be slightly different. High-end synthetic bristles are incredibly durable and resilient. They are less porous than natural hair, making them easier to clean and less prone to bacterial growth. A well-made synthetic powder brush used daily can last anywhere from 3 to 5 years before its performance noticeably declines. However, cheaper synthetic brushes may splay, shed, or become scratchy much faster, sometimes needing replacement within a year. Your usage and cleaning routine are critical. If you use your powder brush only a few times a week, its lifespan will naturally be longer. Conversely, if you are a professional makeup artist using the brush on multiple clients, frequent and intensive sanitization will accelerate its wear, requiring replacement perhaps every 1 to 2 years. The type of cleanser you use also matters. Gentle pH-balanced soaps are best. Alcohol-based spot cleaners, while convenient, can be very drying and damaging to both natural and synthetic bristles over time, shortening the brush's life. To assess your own brush, perform a simple check. First, wash it thoroughly with a gentle cleanser and let it air dry completely, preferably with the bristles pointing downwards to prevent water from loosening the glue in the ferrule. Once dry, examine its shape. Is it still full and rounded, or has it become flat and splayed? Run it across the back of your hand. Does it feel soft, or can you feel a scratchy texture? Finally, press it lightly against a surface. Do many bristles fall out? If your brush fails any of these tests, it is time for a replacement. Investing in a new powder brush is an investment in your makeup's finish and your skin's health. While it can be hard to part with a favorite tool, recognizing the signs of wear ensures your application remains flawless and your skin stays clear. A fresh, well-formed brush will pick up and deposit powder with minimal effort, creating the seamless airbrushed effect you desire. It makes the entire process more efficient and enjoyable, reminding you of the transformative power of a truly great tool. Pay attention to your brushes, and they will serve you well.